Hey there, Marina here. I wanted to share something with you about what's happened to me in the last few days. I have been with some really deep triggers I haven't felt in a really long time, and now that they're really cleared up, I have some newfound clarity that I wanted to share in case it was helpful to anyone else who's going through similar things. I have been doing this work and really kind of seeking all kinds of wisdom and different tools and techniques for many years, and I realized that part of me, there was this big pressure somehow to serve that wisdom part of me. Like, so often what was happening is that I would have a certain trigger that felt very almost infantile, or like a teenage girl or a little girl having a tantrum. And at the same exact time, all this like wisdom, awareness of knowledge of how everything's okay and that I am loved, and this is just a tantrum, this is just a trigger based on my past, and all of that would start operating, all of that would also start coming in, and I would try to talk myself down or soothe myself with this wisdom. But it wasn't working at all, and something clicked with me recently that I've had all this pressure, this little me, so I'm going to call it my little me and maybe higher self, or little me and wise me. I don't know how to explain it. There isn't really a split, but I've started to become more and more aware of how there's been this sense of this little Marina who's trying so hard to live up to all the wisdom that she's learned over the years. And so I would really try to bypass all that I was feeling with already the wisdom that I knew that I was going to get to. So I was really trying to bypass actually feeling like a little girl, feeling abandoned, feeling heartbroken, or really pissed off, and all these things. And although I talk about this all the time, there's just been a deeper understanding of this that just happened in the last few days. And what I've landed on in this moment is that I have been trying so hard, I've been pressuring this little me to basically live up here. And I wasn't giving it voice. And finally started to recognize as I was having my reactions and really deep chest pains of just real sorrow and hurt and feeling heartbroken and trust and all kinds of issues just kind of rising up. And although it doesn't really matter how it came up, there was a combination of events that happened. One was I had a really deep massage that was very emotionally releasing. I went mainly just for self-care, but this massage therapist found some things about my digestion, and it was really correlating with some of the symptoms I had. But somehow it unleashed all this emotion, and ever since then actually I'm feeling sensations in my body a lot stronger, but I'm able to stay with them and allow them to be here. So like each morning I still feel kind of a crushing chest sensation, almost like my heart is breaking, but I'm not frightened by it and I don't have thoughts about it anymore. It's almost like a residue of what I've been going through these last few days. But before I came to this realization, it was just this wailing and weeping and really just letting myself have it, letting myself be so broken, so fully in it. And at the same time I was hearing myself with all these wise words of everything that I share, but I kept pulling it down to really just be like, you know what, yes, this is all true. No denying in the infinite possibilities. I am loved. I am appreciated. There's so much goodness. I am being triggered because it's showing me how I'm not fully free of this belief about myself, of who I think I am. All of that is very true, but I wasn't allowing myself to fully have that experience, go deep into my trance, fully into my trance, trusting that actually as I go deeply into it, I'm gonna come here. I may not, but the only way to find out is to actually go in it and through it. And every single time, and this has been confirmed to me over and over and over again over the years, the only way out, and out doesn't mean to leave everything, but the only way to really come to this aware state, this peaceful state, this all-knowing, all is well, which everybody talks about, being the awareness, being peaceful, being okay with whatever arises. Yes, that's true, and it's possible to access at any moment. But trust that going through the pain, going through your belief, going right towards it in the eye of the needle, right? Through the eye of the needle, wherever that expression is from, I think the Bible, but I don't know the full expression. That's where my gold is. I go in there with my dynamite. I fully let myself, whether it's hate or not trust, feel fully betrayed, everything, just fully. And something magical happens when I let myself do that. It is not easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy. And it can last a few days, but there's no other way. There really is no other way, at least for me and for countless others. Every time I've seen clients go through it, they go through it and they land up here where it's more spacious and they can see it from all kinds of different perspectives, and there's this deeper understanding that's not really from the mind, but just kind of this whole being of embodied understanding. That does happen, but I can't make this my goal. I can't have little me reaching for this, trying to bypass what's going on by all the wisdom that's already available to me. It just doesn't work. The suffering becomes stronger and stronger until I finally face it each time it comes through me. So I did, and it's been a very long time since it's hit me this hard, and I'm so grateful for it. I really truly am, because now it feels like there's this expansion and clarity, and that's why I want to share. And it's very exciting, and still some of it's still lingering, but it's no longer frightening. There's something very loving about it. I can't even describe it like that. I don't know. It's just, I'm aware of it and I'm okay. So I guess what I really want to say in my experience is that this little me, the one who feels all this, the one who identifies so deeply with what seem like trivial and spinning out of control mind and body and all that stuff, it needs to have its life and expression. I can't live my life serving this big higher wisdom anymore. And I realized I've been doing it backwards. All this time, I realized that actually this higher wisdom, whatever I want to call it, this is how I'm calling it right now, this awareness, this love, all the knowledge I've collected, all the experience I've collected, I'm not here to serve it. It's gathered, it's known. Each time I have a clarity, it's like it gets added to that collection of just even more container and spaciousness. But actually, this spaciousness, this wisdom, this knowledge that I am so grateful I've had the passion for through working with a lot of people and guinea pigging on myself and working on myself, this is here to serve little Marina, little me. This is here to serve me. I no longer have to. In fact, what a relief. What a relief that I can trust finally be here. Because that used to be a long time ago, my story too, is that I don't know how to be human really and really interact and not avoid and not fear judgment or not fear certain interactions. And I'm sure I still have some stuff around that, I don't know, but it just feels much more grounded now. And it feels like finally I get that all this time the pressure was that this little self wanted to serve the higher good. And really, this higher good, whatever this is serving the little me. And this little me can relax. I've got my back. I've always got my back. So I wanted to share this in case in any way it resonates with you. This is so with me right now, and it's so clear as I work with clients too. It's all about allowing this. It's all about loving this. And I'm not saying you have to love it. I'm saying you will, actually, once you go through it. There's gonna be somehow a clearing of able to love what happened, love what's going on. If we make seeking a problem, or even resolving a problem, like trying to fix ourselves, if that even becomes a problem, like there's layers of problems and judgments about that, even that's allowed. Even that's okay. Yeah, I want to feel better. And yeah, I know that's seeking a way out. But now I can explore that, and I can explore what it is that makes this so wrong and actually go towards the wrong. And by doing that, I will feel better. But it feels like I want to reach outside of it. So anyway, what a relief. What a relief. This is where I've landed today. Thank you for listening and watching. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences, I'd love to hear them. Make any comments or email me through my website, marinabajszar.com, or you can even type in marinabe.com and it'll get you to my site. Have a beautiful day. I'm trying to think, I actually still have something else to share before I go. I guess the key also that I want to really convey again and again in repetition is the going towards it part. I mentioned this in a video I call Can I Love This Too? If you hate someone, sit and hate them. Let yourself hate them. It's the judgment about your hateful feelings that is keeping them there. If you are angry with someone, sit in that fire of anger and let it burn. Watch the image you see of them. Watch the thoughts that you think about them. Hear them. Feel this. All like separate entities, and stay with it. If you hate, hate. Don't do anything about it. Just let yourself have your own experience. There's no wrong way to have your own experience. And you will burn through it. By me promising you will burn through it, if you hold on to that, that's another layer that you're adding to it. Just, if you hate, hate. If you love, love. If you're happy, be happy. A little child who starts crying because they didn't get the right flavor of ice cream, and then you appease them with a toy or whatever, they forget about one state and they go to another state. When they're happy, they're happy. When they're sad, and they just flow through like this. And it's when we start judging one experience over the other is when that flow can't happen. You can do that within yourself. It's not easy. I haven't found it easy. Maybe some people find it easy. Sometimes it's easier than others. But when it starts to accumulate and the pressure starts building up, it isn't easy. But that way through of, feeling completely broken and even saying, I am broken, I am broken, I am broken, and being with it, noticing the words, the sensations, the pictures of it, wear it out, be it fully, and just notice what happens. Give it a try. If you need any assistance, I am here to answer questions about it. Have a beautiful day. I'm done now. Bye.